I have mentioned in this channel, I do not know how many times, that my favorite method of marketing print-on-demand products, digital downloads, or affiliate links is through blogging. And that always leads to a lot of questions. Now, some of them are about the platform that I choose to blog with, whether it's hosting a website builder or WordPress, and how to actually upload a blog post. But a lot of these questions relate to, what am I supposed to write about? How many products am I supposed to recommend in a blog post? And how are you promoting your product if the blog post doesn't actually talk about the product? And I feel like today's video is a way to answer a lot of these questions. In a previous video, I have showed you how to create your blog or your website using WordPress with the theme Kadence and their AI capabilities. In this video, I'm going to take it from the same point that I left it in the last one, where the website is kind of out there and is built, and I'm going to create 3 different blog posts. One of these blog posts is kind of a list blog post where everything in the blog post is basically products. The second blog post is going to be somewhat related to some products, and the third blog post is going to have nothing to do with products, and I'm going to show you how that can promote your products by adding the sidebar. So whether you're watching this video because you want to know how to make posts on WordPress, like the technical aspect of creating a post on WordPress, or if you just want to get inspiration on what to actually blog about, I hope that you'll enjoy. I just want to say a few things before I take you to my screen and start along with this video. The first one is that yes, this is some kind of a part 2 to the part 1 where I started this WordPress website, and you can go ahead and check out that one. There will be a link to that one down below. And there will also be a link to WordPress Intro, or Intro to WordPress parts 1 and 2, where I explain what WordPress is, in case the words I'm saying or the terminology that I'm using is somewhat misunderstood and you want an explanation of why I did something I did. You might find it in Intro to WordPress parts 1 and 2. The second thing I want to say is that yes, I'm going to be using ChatGPT for this video. One, because I use ChatGPT for blog posts. I don't use them for blog posts as is. I like using ChatGPT to organize my thoughts and to basically give me a grid or a layout, or to add keywords or key phrases to my blog posts based on a blog post I wrote. But honestly, I'm using it for this video also to save time, and I'm going to show you how I use it, which means I'm going to show you what I prompted to get this result, and I hope that this will be somewhat educational for people who are new to ChatGPT or didn't know that you can be that specific when you ask for things. And the third and last thing I'm going to say before taking you to my screen and creating blog posts with WordPress is, hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mero and I teach creative people how to sell their art online. And today we are at the Kadence AI blog post part 2, how to create a blog, how to post to promote your print-on-demand affiliate links, digital downloads. I'll find a better name for that after, but for now, let's head on over to my screen and have some fun. So we're on the blog page that we left off in the previous tutorial, and as you can see, there were like demi blog posts created by the system, and if I enter a blog post, it doesn't really have much here. It's just about blogging, and we have a demi sidebar. So let's fix that. I'm going to go over to post to all of them. I'm going to click on all of them and bulkily move them to trash. This is, of course, when you've imported demo content that has nothing to do with your website. And I'm going to add a new post, and I'm going to start with a post that has a direct connection to me selling a product. That means that the entire post is literally talking about products. And that one is going to be 15 funny bathroom posters. I'm going to go directly to tags and write funny bathroom posters, funny bathroom wall art. And these are words that I want to be targeting when I'm writing this blog post. And as I said, I'm going to be using ChatGPT to save time and also to show you the different ways in which you can use ChatGPT. I'm using the free version. Let's hope it's not going to run out. And here I wrote, hey, how are you? Yes, I'm nice to ChatGPT. I want to create a blog post about 15 funny bathroom posters. I already have 15 of these posters from independent artists on Etsy. However, I would like to have an intro to that blog post and an end paragraph. The intro and end paragraphs should target the key phrases funny bathroom posters and funny bathroom wall art. Could you please be nice? Do that for me. Okay. Looking to add a touch of humor to your home decor, funny bathroom posters are the perfect solution to transform your bathroom into a space that not only feels welcoming but also sparks a smile. Whether you're entertaining guests or simply want to enjoy a chuckle during your morning routine, funny bathroom wall art. Again, he's repeating those key phrases. I'm liking that. I'm going to take this phrase, this paragraph here. I'm going to dump it. And let's go with the conclusion. Dum, da, da, dum. And here in the conclusion, you can see From cheeky quotes to whimsical illustrations. So I'm going to make sure that we have all of them. And this is how we're actually going to do it. We're going to start by saying one, and we're going to go to Etsy because I decided that we're going to do this from Etsy, and I'm going to use Awin as my affiliate program. So funny bathroom posters, I already checked that on Etsy and I have a few results here. I don't know if as an affiliate I would like to use printables because with printables the commission is much, much lower. And I'm in Bulgaria, so I'm going to cancel ship to Bulgaria so that I can see more posters that are actually physical. And I'm also looking based on the price. Again, these are digital items. I'm not sure I want to be using a digital item, even though this is incredibly funny. And in this case, I'm going to have 15 of those in the blog post. I'm not going to do 15 for now. I'm just going to show you how to do 1, 2, 3 so that you can get the ball rolling. I like this one. I don't know why everything is a digital download. And why is this here? Oh, copyright infringement. Take a seat, sweet cheeks. Everything is digital download. Can I change it? I don't want a digital item. I want between $25 and $50. Maybe that's going to change it. Okay. Now we're talking. Okay, cat sitting on the toilet. What the duck? Okay. Okay, I like the cat sitting on the toilet reading a newspaper much better. Of course, I'll be ready in 5 minutes. This is funny as well. And let's take another example. Coffee. Why is that for bathroom? Text me if you run out of toilet paper. I know you're on your phone. Okay, so we have 3 very different ones, very different styles, and this is what I recommend to do, obviously, with 15 if the topic is 15. We have the cat reading a newspaper. We have this. This is something that I'm saying when I'm in the bathroom, and this is something that I'm saying to someone who is in the bathroom. And what are we going to do here? Let's have a look. Yeah, someone doesn't know how to make mock-ups, I guess, because this mock-up makes no sense. Why would I text you from the kitchen with wine bottles or from the bed? I feel like some people just don't understand that making mock-ups require to put the design in the actual space that it's going to be in. Is there one of these in the bathroom? No, I think this is like the closest to it. So let's click on open image in new tab, and I am going to be saving that image. The image is going to be saved as an AVIF format, which I'm not going to be using for the blog. And I do need to write down the name of the image to fit SEO. But I'm not doing it at this point because it's an AVIF, which I'm not going to use on the blog. I'm going to show you how I do that with Canva. And I'm going to save this image. And as you can see here, the image that was saved is 1,588 pixels, which is big enough. I'm keeping this tab open. I'm going to go into the Sage one. Do I have something in the bathroom for this? An actual bathroom. Honestly, this is not an actual bathroom, but this is good enough. Open image in a new tab and save this image again as an AVIF. And I'm going to head on over to this one, which again is not in the bathroom. Do I have something? This can be, I guess. This can be a bathroom. I actually like the tilted version. I think it will make it interesting because the other ones are front facing, so this will definitely be more interesting. And let's have a look for a second. They were all saved in this size, 1,588 pixels, which is a very large size that I will not be putting in the blog post. Instead, what I will be putting in the blog post is roughly maybe 800 by 800 pixels or even smaller. So let's go with 800 by 800 from Canva. I'm going to go to my uploads and I'm going to drag all 3 of these here. Of course, again, they should be 15, not 3. And here I'm going to write 15 funny bathroom posters. That's the name of the post. However, this is not going to be the name of the files once we put the posts in here. I'm going to put this one in here, set as background image, take this one, set it as an image background, set this one as an image background. And I'm thinking for this one, maybe I want to try something with an actual bathroom wall. Okay, so we have some photos of bathroom walls that could fit here, and then I can just put this thing on it. This one, for example, is not going to work because it's tilted, and I don't want to play around with editing too much. But let's see. Maybe I should have written toilet wall. This one is also kind of cute, but again, it's a bit tilted to the side, so I don't know if it's going to be good. This could work, even though it's not that interesting, I guess. I'm going to get stuck on this, even though it's meaningless. You know me, right? maybe something like this, and then set this as background. I'm going to try and move this around, and I'm going to take this photo, detach it from the background, and background remove for it. I'm going to try and like curve the edges out a bit. And I'm going to try and put it here. Let's make this bigger. Raise it up so we can see that this is a bathroom, and maybe try and shade it and shadow it. I'm going to do the same angle. I don't know if you can see here, but there is already an existing shadow angle to this that goes to the left. So I'm going to try and duplicate the same kind of shadow angle, the same blur amount, same distance, kind of to make it look a bit more similar and more intense. I think that would be fine. Let's zoom out. I mean, it looks nice. It's not perfect, but it looks nice. And this would be the image that I will be using instead of this one. We can zoom out a bit more. And here I'm going to write funny bathroom posters or sitting on the toilet. I'm basically using the funny bathroom posters as a keyword for each individual one of them, and then adding something extra so they won't have the same name, and kind of like describing the image. Funny bathroom posters, be ready in 5 minutes, wall art for female shower. Bunch of keywords. And funny bathroom posters for cat lovers, cat on toilet. And of course, again, you should have 15 of those, but we're not doing it for the sake of this tutorial. We're just downloading all 3 of those in JPEG format. And I will use these instead of the AVIF formats that I had before. Now, if you do download an image and it is a JPEG, whether it's an image that you created from your product or an affiliate, and that image is very big, I still would recommend running it through Canva and changing it to JPEG, because we want our website to load as fast as possible, and that includes the photos being the smallest that they can to be featured correctly and also weigh the less. So that's why I'm not exporting it in PNG. So the first poster is going to be cat reading a newspaper on toilet, and here I'm going to click on plus, add an image, go to my media library. I just want to dump all of these images at once. Still need to clean this image library from before. I'm going to choose this one and copy the title to my alt text. Alt text is something that people will see when they hover over the image. It's used in a lot of cases for people who have problems with seeing small details, and this is also what Google will know about this photo. And select this one, and this one will be displayed here. Cat reading a newspaper on toilet, funny bathroom poster. I'm using the keywords again here, selecting all of this and turning it into a heading, not a paragraph, a heading. And it's not just making it bigger, because I do know some people who just make the text look bigger and add the bold feature just to make it look like a header, but it's just to make it look like a heading, but using actual H2. H2 tells Google this is a topic here. I'm going to do H3, I think that's enough. Cat reading a newspaper on the toilet. Maybe change it up a bit. Funny cat bathroom post. Wall art. I'm kind of digressing from the funny bathroom wall art, adding cat reading a newspaper on. Let's just do this. Funny cat bathroom wall art. And here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to this bathroom thing, and you can see who's it from. Let's see the name of the seller. It's made by Special Studio Prints. So I can write something about them. Whether you love cats or not, this funny bathroom wall art poster of a cat reading a newspaper while sitting on the toilet is definitely going to add some color and humor to your bathroom. Again, funny bathroom wall art poster. As well as have guests comment on this unique print 100%. And in this point, I need to think if I'm writing this blog as a me, this is a personal blog, I'm an interior designer, or if this is a we, if this is a magazine. If this is an online magazine and you're not really existing in it, use we. If this is some kind of a personal styling thing, use I. Let's say we're using we. We found this unique poster over on Special Studio Prints shop on Etsy, and we love it. And at this point, we need to put a link here. How will that work? I'm going to go to the bathroom poster. Now, I don't know why Etsy still thinks I'm in Israel because it's open IL. I'm going to delete that. And as you can see here, you have a lot of things coming after the question mark because it's basically everything after the question mark is basically tracking where I came from. So I'm going to put my marker before the question mark and mark everything on top of that and copy this and then go to my Awin account. I'm at the toolbox with Link Builder and I'm going to choose an advertiser that I joined that is called Etsy Row. Row is rest of the world. This is going to be the destination URL and the click parameters for the referral is going to be funny bathroom. Generate link. There is an affiliate video coming up real soon where I'm going to talk more about using Awin or this entire thing. I just wanted to make this video out first. It was a video of affiliating from Patreon and it will drop in the next few days. I'm going to shorten this link because I don't want to link that long and copy this link. And now where do I put it? First, I'm clicking on the image and I'm choosing a link for the image. And here you can open this to open in a new tab. And this is very important because I don't want people reading my blog, clicking on this, and directly the entire tab turns into Etsy. I want my blog to stay open. So this will open in a new tab and enter. Now I can also use this, mark this, and use this with the link. And if I have to go here, it's a bit of a different thing. Edit link, advance, open in a new tab. These are the two options where links will pop up in this basic block builder designer. And this is what we basically would do for the rest of them. So I'm going to go here, click on enter, write the number 2, add a photo, an image, upload this one. I uploaded the wrong one. See what happens. Go here, add an image, not upload. It's already in my media library. What have I done? See, this is the OFF that is weird. Funny bathroom posters, alt text. I'm going to add this one, and this, of course, will be a header that will be describing what the poster is with a link, so on and so on and so on until I have 15 of those because that is the topic of the blog post. And of course, to save this. Now, I don't know if your blog post is going to have multiple categories or not, or if your blog post will just be a blog of multiple different things. If you do have a home decor blog as an interior designer, then a blog is just like funny, quirky things. But if the entire thing is a magazine, I recommend adding categories. For example, bathroom decor. You can also add this to a category called funny decor or wall art. So if I create another category and call it wall art, if I make another blog post that is going to be about unique shower curtains, I will put it in bathroom decor. And if I make another blog post about prints for your living room, I will put it also under wall art. And so when someone will go to the wall art, they will see both, the one for the bathroom and the one for the living room. And if someone will go to the bathroom decor category, they will see the one with the posters and the one with the shower curtains, and so on and so on. And I'm saving the changes. Let's go to our blog again. This link should stop to exist because we deleted all blog posts, and click on the word blog. And now we have 15 funny bathroom posters. And it looks like this. It doesn't look really good because we didn't put a featured image. We're going to head back to our post and set the featured image. Now I'm just going to pick a random image that was here because I want to see what are the dimensions that it's saving it, because with every template, there is a little bit of a difference. I feel like it's saving the same exact ratios, and I think I can either choose one of these posters to be the main one, or I can create some kind of collage from it. Because if I chose one of these, let's have a look, and the image is not featured in the post, which is fine for me. I don't really mind that. We can change that from the settings, but this would be how it will appear if someone would go to the blog. It could also be a photo of a shower, and I'm going to do different feature photos for the next blog post. I want to move on to another blog post. Let's create and add new. And this is a blog post that will have somewhat of a connection to products, but not necessarily. And the way that it usually works is by trying to answer a question, how to do something, how to design something, how to create something. And there are many, many answers or many, many tips, and some of them are products. And the example for that is, again, I'm going back to ChatGPT and asking it to write me a full blog post on how to create a spiritual oasis in your living room. Okay, That was great. Thanks. Yes, I'm commenting ChatGPT. Now I need something a bit different. I need a blog post that will be about how to create a spiritual oasis in your living room or from your living room. The blog post will be styled as tips of things people can add to their living room to be more zen, as well as actionable items they want to buy. Um, include, please also some feng shui. Why is it not finding it? This is not how you write feng shui. Yeah, feng shui home. Okay, it is a word. You can describe the items, just don't be too specific about that. Let's see what it does. Okay, your living room is often the heart of your home, a space for relaxation. That's good. And then the first tip is clear the clutter. Obviously, has nothing to do with something I'm selling, but it's a good tip. Incorporate calming colors. Here I can actually add something on my own. Introduce natural elements. Choose comfortable and intentional furniture. Oh, great for Society 6 benches, right? Add ambient lighting if you're affiliating Amazon. Incorporate mindful decor or even Etsy. I think we can find some lamps in Etsy. Embrace the power of scent. Ooh, did someone say organic candles from Etsy to affiliate? Incorporate sound of relaxation. Great. Follow feng shui layout tips. Create a dedicated relaxing zone. Amazing. I'm copying all of it and I'm dumping it here. Hello. And the topic of the blog post is how to create a spiritual oasis in your living room, adding this in title, going this up, and it's 10 tips. So maybe write 10 ways to create a spiritual oasis in your living room. We're going to add a new category, call it living room decor. And we're going to add another category and call it interior design tips, for example, or feng shui. And with the tags, again, spiritual living room decor tips. These words need to be repeated in this post, and you can ask ChatGPT to rewrite the post based on these keywords. And it has feng shui, clear the clutter. I'm not doing anything here. This is good for me. I don't need much more here. Clear the clutter stays. Incorporate calming colors. Maybe I'll put in a photo of something. Maybe I won't. Introduce natural elements. Helps create a sense of calming. Consider adding houseplants like peace lilies, which are visually soothing. A small indoor water feature, such as a tabletop fountain. Wow. Maybe a tree of life. Wait, incorporate, what was it? Introduce natural elements. This is where I'm adding some stuff. You can also add the tree of life to be set on your living room table or a shelf, such as this unique gemstone tree of life we found on Etsy. Going down and then going to Etsy. Tree of life gemstones. And here we can go to this one. This one looks really good. This one looks really good. Do I have it in the living room space? Oh, this will be fine. Save an image. Then not do what I do. Go to Canva and do the same thing I did with the funny posters. Don't just add it directly. I'm just adding it here just for you to see how it looks in the post. But obviously, again, go to Canva, change the name Tree of Life, Spiritual Living Room Decor. Let's make it smaller. And this image is going to have a link to that tree with an affiliate. Add ambient lighting, incorporate mindful decor, embrace the power of scent. Again, we can go to Etsy and find aromatherapy candles. Let's go with, I'm looking for like a visually spiritual image because this is a spiritual blog post. I don't know if I can crop these out one by one. Yeah, I can do that. Open image in a new tab. This is also editor's pick, so you know that this item probably has a lot of good reviews. And again, you run it through Canva first. Don't upload it like this and change the name to suit the actual description of the post the way that I did before. We found these organic soothing aromatherapy candles over on La 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 Shop. I don't know the name of the shop. The name of the shop is Pixie Dust Scentology. Great. We found them on that, and there will be an affiliate link here. And then you publish. Sorry to barge in. We'll get back to the tutorial in a second. I just wanted to stop here and kindly ask you that if you like this video or found this content useful, please hit the like button down below, because every time you do that, believe it or not, it really does help my channel, and subscribe to my channel if you're not yet subscribed. Back to my screen. But we don't have a featured image to this blog post because, again, we're going to go to the blog, refresh the page, we do not have a featured image for this blog post. And in this case, I can take some of the elements that I've gathered here and create an image from multiple of them, or I will just go to ideogram, and what I want to create today is, let's do, I think a 16:10 ratio, a 3:2 ratio, 16:10, a photo of a spiritual living room. Let's try and do just this without any instructions. Okay. We have people here. This doesn't look like a living room. This looks like a studio, and this looks more Christian, which, by the way, could also be a topic of a blog post, but I don't feel like we're getting the vibe. I'm going to take the magic prompt from here. Come on. Photo of a spiritual living room with variant of items. There's a small altar with statues and candles. There's a large tapestry. There's a large, comfy blue sofa. There's a plant. Okay, now we might get something better. And these are the results we got. It's actually quite good. Oh, wow. I don't know what this is, but I want this sofa. Now, one thing that I do know is, like, let's say I'm taking this photo as an example. Let's download this image. We can also have found wall tapestries on Etsy that come with a full living room that looks like this, and then it's good to use those. But in case you haven't, I would recommend trying to find a wall tapestry that looks kind of like this over on Etsy. Let's add this to set the feature image. And of course, don't do what I'm doing now. Run it through Canva, change the name to fit SEO. Don't forget your alt text, and set this as a featured image. Let's save this and refresh our blog feed. And now we can see this photo here. Now, I will say this. If you want your blog post to look a bit different, because as you can see, we're repeating the beginning of the blog post for some reason, and the image isn't featured, we're going to head on over to Customize. And we're going to go to Posts and Page Layouts. And this is a single post layout. Do I want to show the title? Yes. Do I want to show the excerpt? No. And then it will be gone. Do I want to show the featured image? Yes. And then it will show the featured image. And there are different ways that it can show it with this template. It can be above the text. It can be below the text. And it can be behind it, kind of glowing. I like this one. I'm going to click on Publish because I like it. And I'm going to close the customizer, refresh this page. And now we will have the main featured image here. Now we're moving on to the third type of post, which is a post that has no connection to any product. I'm not recommending any product in that post. I'm going to go to ChatGPT and ask it a question. Hey, can you please write me a blog post about the best houseplants you can have in your home that require minimal care, while also describing the care needed for each type of plant? So the best low maintenance houseplants for your home. I'm already going to copy this, go back to my WordPress and add a new post. This will be the title, and let's see what it's about to write for me. The snake plant, and it's actually giving like light, water, care tip. This is really, really good. Let's wait for it to finish. Well, I will wait. You have the magic of video editing, so it's done. Okay, we actually have 12 different plans. I'm going to copy the text here. Feel free to edit the text, again, in your own style. Why did I move this down? Delete the title because I don't need it. And here we can actually add photos of the snake plant. Whether you take these photos from Pixabay, which you're allowed to do because you're not selling these photos, or you find them on Canva, or you recreate them using some kind of AI. And here I want to do something, I think, different from it. Let's do a new category, houseplants. For some reason, why did I wrote house plant in it? House plant. I'm going to delete this category later, and I'm going to do it with interior design tips as well and publish this post. Obviously add tags. This all also needs to be done with research. You need to research what blog post you want to write about. I'm going to make a separate video about that. This is supposed to be the technical tutorial. And what we're missing here are two things. I'm going to head on over to the blog, and what we're missing here is obviously the featured image, but also if this post isn't selling something, and it's a great post for people to come in, for example, from Pinterest or something like that, but this post is not selling anything, which is why we have a sidebar. So let's take care of the featured image, and then let's take care of the sidebar. The featured image, I can actually do something with text relating to this. So for example, I can go to a diagram and write, create a photo, relaxing plants, and on it is the text, the best plants for your home. Generate this. But I can also do a combination of some of these plants. So we have the snake plant, photos, ZZ plant, spider plant. Okay, I want to create a photo of a living room with the plants. This one, I don't know how to pronounce it. We have aloe vera and the ficus. Aloe vera and this. Let's see what it does. Let's go back. It already generated the first thing. The best low maintenance houseplant for your home. This is a nice photo. However, it's not going to look good with the specific type of blog post that we have because the image is overlapping the text. Like the text is going to appear here in the bottom. This is actually really cute. Let's see what it did for the other ones. It's not really organic the way that it's placing them, but this one is actually kind of cute. So we can just download this one. And we are adding it in the post to set as featured image. Again, do not do as I do. Take this photo, change the name of it to make it fitting for SEO. Don't forget your alt text and set as main image. I'm going to actually add one more thing here before we go to the sidebar, and that is pin it, which means basically let's create a pin that talks about this topic. So I'm going to take the best low maintenance houseplants for your home. I'm going to go back to a diagram. I'm going to remove this and select, I need a 2:3 ratio for Pinterest. Create a photo of a relaxing living room with multiple plants in it, and on top of that image is the text 12 best low maintenance houseplants for your home. I'm going to generate that, but I'm also going to change create a photo, create an illustration, no, create a watercolor pattern of plants, and on top of that, the text. I'm basically trying to create two different ones. The text is centered, and in the middle, under it is the text. Read more on our blog. Yes, it can do text. I have a full video, by the way, just covering doing this for different purposes, for Pinterest, for Instagram, for all that. I will leave a link to that down below. I was using Lexica, a diagram, and there was also one with Canva, I think is worth watching. Let's have a look at this. I don't think that I would do something like this because the text is incredibly small, even though that this is very interesting. This is an incredibly interesting post, and also this could be good for Instagram. I can just crop this. This could be really cute. Oh wow, best 12. Oh my god, this is actually adorable. I like this one. Basically, we're creating this for people who use Pinterest if they want to pin it themselves. I'm basically giving them a Pinterest pin. I don't know what this symbol is. We also have this, which is kind of cute. We can download this. And what we're going to do here, when we add this down, save this post to your Pinterest so that they won't lose it. And then we're going to add an image. And that image was what we created right now. And the thing is that while this image is really, really cute to be on the actual blog post, this is also an image for your Pinterest. This could be an image for Pinterest. Let's align it to the center. Thank you. And save this. Let's go back to our blog. We have an image here. The image appear here. we will have multiple images of these different plants, and at the end, people can go here and pin this to their Pinterest. And we also created Pinterest pins along the way. Now let's tackle the sidebar because it is important. So the sidebar in my case doesn't appear on the blog feed. However, you can do that if you want to. We clicked on customize. We're going back to post and page layout. Archived layout means how the blog looks like. I really recommend watching the first part of this video if you don't know that, because I was building this there. And if I want to have a sidebar here, all I have to do is choose right sidebar like that, but I don't. And we're going to head back to single post layout, which we will see here. And here I did select that we're going to have a sidebar. Now, I don't know if you can notice, but I can literally click here and this will start editing the sidebar. Let's remove this photo and add. What are we adding to the sidebar? Let's add search. Okay. Find what you need for your home. Great. Now let's add posts. So we have an archive, which is basically the months where things were created. Not really interesting. Posts. Latest posts, where it's going to write it this way, or in the form of a grid, which we do not like. And then let's see if we can show more settings. Display featured image. Okay. It's weird that this one is so big and the other ones are so small. Width, image alignment, center. Not really doing what we want, does it? Add a link to the featured image because currently the featured image has no link. And we can choose to only show certain categories. I don't really think that I like this one that much. Resolution medium. Okay, this one is better. And let's go back again and add, for example, literally a link to something you're selling. So let's say I'm selling on Society 6. Oh, I hate Society 6 right now so very much. And I want to promote this wall art canvas that I'm selling on Society 6. And of course, Society 6 will be thinking forever. Please let me know in the comments if you're frustrated with Society 6 as much as I am. I'm just giving this as an example. I'm going to save this image as whatever I want to save. Of course, change the name, render it through Canva. And I'm going to go back to, where was I? Customizing this. And I'm going to add image, upload this one. And let's add a paragraph. And I'm going to write product of the week, breathtaking, spiritual butterfly canvas print, framed canvas print with the evil eye motif. Let's change this to some kind of heading. We can do it as H4. I'm clicking on the image. The image is going to be a link to the product that will open in a new window. Click enter. I'm going to take the product of the week thing, upload it above. You know what? I'm going to go here to all of the blog posts and push them below everything and publish. And now we have the image of the blog post. At the bottom of the blog post, we have our pin it item, and we have search what you want for your home. And every blog post is going to show this thing, product of the week, and it's going to show the latest blog post or anything else you want to put in there. You can literally take an image of shop curtains on Society 6, put an image of shop houseplants on Etsy, shop whatever you want. But this is the basics of how this works. With that said, let's get back to me and summarize this video. And we're back to me. And honestly, there is a lot more that I can say about creating blog posts or building blog posts. And I could have made a 2.5-hour video just on a single post to lay it all out there. But I hope that the way that I did it here kind of showed you the concept as well as the technique of what you're supposed to do if you want to blog in order to promote pretty much anything online. There will be another video coming real soon. I hope tomorrow about how to generate traffic to your blog, which is a Patreon drop, because for those of you who don't know, I had Patreon and I closed it, and I'm finally finalizing all the videos that used to be on Patreon to come back here to this channel, and I'm hoping to do this within the next 2 weeks, and I'm super excited because I feel like within the Patreon community, this was the most requested video, one of the most requested videos, and I hope that you'll enjoy it as well. So make sure to subscribe to the channel if you want to see it, or sign up to the free newsletter where I announce a bunch of news, and it's free. The link to that is down below. I would also remind you at this point that we have, as viewers, as a community of this channel, a discount for Kadence Pro. The details are down below in the description, as well as a running sale on top of any other sale with Hostinger, hosting service, and website builder. Again, links to that down below. I would love to hear your thoughts down below in the comment section. And if one of these thoughts or one of these comments is going to be, hey, how did you create that Pinterest pin with a diagram? Can I do that? The answer is already yes. And I'm going to leave a link on the screen right now to the video in which I did that with ideogram and with Lexica, as well to a similar technique that you can do, not with Pinterest pins, but with other design types with Canva's new Dreamlab. But with that being said, that was it for me for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something new or were at least entertained. And as usual, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!